This command center looks impressive. The metrics suggest a perfectly optimized operation. But watch what happens when the camera dives right through the glass. Down on the floor, the reality is different. Operators are writing meter values on clipboards, while engineers spend hours reconciling order dates across disconnected spreadsheets. When you apply an AI model to this environment, you aren't creating intelligence. You're simply feeding an algorithm unverified data, which leads to confident, high-speed errors. Shifting a plant toward a digital state requires more than a software upgrade. It begins by acknowledging and fixing the gaps in the physical operation. This is the M0N0 V3 protocol. It starts here with the first zero. This represents the physical reality and the current operating truth of your facility. To bridge the gap between the floor and the office, we build a digital thread. This link binds every digital record directly to a specific physical asset. You can see the thread in action as a stable identity token travels from the initial customer order, moves through engineering, and locks into the specific machine executing the work. Without that connection, your data lacks a physical anchor. In that environment, automation and analytics lack the lineage needed to support a high-consequence decision. This brings us to the N phase, the governed transformation. This is the network where engineering and people turn raw data into something useful. Raw data is fragile. A number like 87.4 floating in a database has no inherent meaning to a plant manager. We protect that value by wrapping it in layers of context, its precise identity, its timestamp, and its engineering unit. Finally, we add the sensor's calibration state and its full data lineage. This structure converts a simple number into decision-grade evidence. Making choices based on naked numbers is a risk. Operating on decision-grade evidence provides a verified basis for every action. Even verified evidence must face a filter we call VIVO, valid in, valid out. If a data point is mathematically correct but doesn't match the current operating context, the system blocks it from triggering a decision. Once evidence clears the gate, it enters an engineering discipline called decision suitability. This ensures we use the simplest valid mechanism for the task. The foundational layer is for safety-critical and repeatable rules. These rely on deterministic PLC logic, where the outcome is always known and testable. To manage process variation or specific constraints, we move to statistical methods and optimization. We reserve AI assistance for the very top, complex, multivariate problems that a simpler baseline cannot solve. Matching the tool to the complexity of the problem ensures the logic remains stable and predictable under stress. There are clear boundaries in this system. AI is never permitted to bypass safety interlocks or critical quality release protocols. In high-consequence scenarios, the human acts as the ultimate accountable authority, using the system's evidence to make a final call. To move from a diagnostic phase to a governed operation, every project must follow these 7 deployment gates. A project only advances when documented evidence proves that the requirements of the previous gate have been met. This governance architecture ensures that a digital recommendation only becomes a physical action after it has been authorized and checked. This brings us to the final phase, the second zero. This is the verified outcome, where we measure the final result against the original baseline. When an outcome is confirmed, the system stores a decision action outcome record. This allows the facility to build a permanent, searchable memory of what worked. We can scale this learning, but only within strict validity envelopes. This prevents a solution that worked on one production line from being incorrectly applied to a different process. By focusing on solving specific operational pain points, we move past the hype and toward measurable improvements in yield and energy use. Reaching a verified target state requires a specific sequence: purpose before technology, evidence before decisions, and verified outcomes before learning.